You shouldn't be meek. You should expect people below you to be able to voice what they think, so long as they're, as you say, respecting the person. But when they start going personal for no reason, then you don't accept that.
No,
I'm not talking about being rolled over.
Yeah. And being a servant leader is not ever about being rolled over. It's about being able to sit at the table on the horizontal with everybody, and everybody has got no doubt who the boss is at the table. There's a particular lady who I used to work for here in New Zealand. She talked across the table. She gathered support in terms of verbals and reporting and all sorts of other things, and she took it all on board. Never once did I look at her and think, you're a weak leader, you're rubbish. Far from it. She was somebody who I had huge respect for, because of the way that she operated. And I'm also aware that when I have sat at the table with the people that work for me, they have no doubt who the boss is. I don't have to tell them that. When you have to tell someone you're the boss, you've lost it. You're not the boss.
So would you say then that it's quite easy? It's quite simplistic, isn't it, service leadership? A lot of it is self-respect and respect others.
Yeah, treat others the way you want to be treated. Doesn't matter how far up the chain you are. If you were sat there opposite this person who is now your boss, would you want to be treated like this or like this? And put yourself in the position of that person sat opposite you. They've met you for the first time. They're working for you. They're doing a job for you. If you were them, how would you want to be received? How would you want to be viewed? How would you want to be spoken to? And when you answer that question, you go, well, I'd want them to treat me with courtesy. I'd want them to treat me with respect. I'd want them to listen to what I'm saying. I'd want them to be aware of everything that I'm talking about. I'd want them to encourage me. I'd want them to try and grow me. I'd want them to point me in the right direction. I'd want to try and feel that my views and values are understood, my perspectives are taken on board. Then treat people like that. You won't go wrong. Takes a bit more time because it sounds like you're garnering decision-making via committee, and that's not it either. You're not doing that. This isn't a committee meeting and it's decision by committee. This is, I will make the decision, but I'm really interested to hear what you've got to say, because from your views, you're going to provide me with insights that I don't have. And for me, having insights that I would not normally have when it comes to decision making is really important, because the best decisions are made on the availability of the information. The more information that you have to feed into your decision making capability, the better. The more robust potentially your decision will be once it's made, because you've made it on more available information, more data.
I found a rubric that talks about servant leadership, the benefits and disadvantages, just like you said. And generally, you can tell if there's a good team because it's a positive work environment. There's reduced turnover. People aren't leaving. The ability to what you're doing is a lot more agile because you're more innovative. People buying into what you're trying to do. Strong culture.